China loves its food. From the vibrant street markets to the bustling restaurants, food is an integral part of Chinese culture and daily life. From the iconic Peking duck, with its crispy skin and tender meat, to the fiery and flavorful Sichuan hot pot that leaves your taste buds tingling, there's no shortage of delicious dishes that showcase the rich culinary heritage of China. Each dish tells a story, a history of flavors passed down through generations. But now, China's culinary scene is undergoing a revolution. Innovative chefs and food scientists are pushing the boundaries of traditional cuisine. Get ready for fake beef. Yes, you heard that right. Plant-based and lab-grown meats are making their way into the Chinese market. This might come as a surprise to many, but the shift towards sustainable and ethical food sources is gaining momentum. China is at the forefront of a global food trend, creating meat alternatives that look, smell, and even taste like the real deal. These innovations are not just about mimicking meat, but also about providing healthier and more sustainable options. But hold your horses, carnivores. Before you dismiss these alternatives, consider the environmental and health benefits they offer. Before you swear off your beloved dumplings, know that these plant-based versions are crafted to deliver the same satisfying experience. So let's break down this whole fake meat thing. From the science behind it to the culinary creativity involved, there's a lot to explore and appreciate in China's food revolution.
China's facing a bit of a food dilemma. With a rapidly growing population and increasing urbanization, the demand for meat is skyrocketing. Traditional livestock farming just can't keep up, and it's taking a toll on the environment. Enter fake beef, a potential solution to these pressing issues. It's more sustainable and could help ensure food security for China's 1.4 billion people. So, what exactly is this magical meat alternative? Let's dig in.
Don't worry folks, no one's sneaking tofu into your stir-fry, unless you're into that sort of thing. But today we're diving into something even more exciting. There are two main types of fake beef taking the world by storm. These alternatives are not just for vegans or vegetarians anymore, they're becoming mainstream. First up, we have plant-based beef. This isn't just any substitute, it's a revolution in the food industry. This meat-free marvel is made from plants like soy, peas, and wheat. These ingredients are carefully selected and processed to create a product that looks, cooks, and tastes like beef. Companies are getting seriously good at making these plant-powered patties mimic the taste and texture of real beef. Think juicy burgers, savory sausages, and even crispy bacon. The innovation doesn't stop there. They're also working on steaks, meatballs, and more, all without harming a single animal. This means a more ethical choice for those who care about animal welfare. Plus, it's better for the environment, reducing the carbon footprint and conserving water resources. The popularity of plant-based beef is skyrocketing, with more restaurants and grocery stores offering these options. It's not just a trend, it's a movement towards a more sustainable and compassionate way of eating. So next time you're at the store or dining out, give plant-based beef a try. You might be surprised at how delicious and satisfying it can be. Whether you're a meat lover or a dedicated vegan, there's something for everyone in the world of plant-based beef.
Now, let's talk about why this matters. Plant-based beef is a win for the environment. Livestock farming is a major contributor to greenhouse gas emissions, deforestation, and water pollution. Swapping out even a small amount of traditional beef for plant-based alternatives can make a big difference. Plus, it takes a lot less land, water, and energy to produce plant-based meat. It's a no-brainer for a more sustainable future.
Section 5. From Lab to Plate. The Science of Lab-Grown Meat. In this section, we delve into the fascinating world of lab-grown meat, a groundbreaking innovation that could change the future of food as we know it. Next up, we have lab-grown meat, the real sci-fi stuff. Imagine a world where meat is produced without the need for traditional farming or slaughterhouses. This isn't just a dream. It's becoming a reality thanks to cutting-edge science and technology. This futuristic food is made by culturing animal cells in a lab. Scientists start with a small sample of animal cells, which are then placed in a nutrient-rich environment where they can grow and multiply. Over time, these cells develop into muscle tissue, which is essentially the same as the meat we consume. No farms, no slaughterhouses, just pure meat grown in a petri dish. Sounds crazy, right? But it's happening, and the implications are enormous. This method of meat production could drastically reduce the environmental impact of traditional livestock farming, which is a major contributor to greenhouse gas emissions and deforestation. But it's real, and it has the potential to revolutionize the way we think about meat consumption. Lab-grown meat could provide a sustainable and ethical alternative to conventional meat, addressing concerns about animal welfare and the environmental footprint of meat production. Lab-grown meat could offer a way to enjoy the taste of real meat without the ethical and environmental baggage. Imagine biting into a juicy burger, knowing that no animals were harmed and that your meal has a significantly lower carbon footprint. This innovation could pave the way for a more sustainable and humane food system, making it possible for future generations to enjoy meat without the associated downsides.
Section 6. Lab-grown meat in China. A promising future. China's been investing heavily in lab-grown meat research. They even included cultivated meat in their agricultural development plan. Why? Because they see it as a way to address their growing food security concerns and reduce their dependence on traditional livestock farming. While it's still early days, China's making moves to be a major player in the lab-grown meat market. Imagine ordering a lab-grown Peking duck in a few years. Section 7. Fake meat under fire controversies and concerns. Of course, not everyone's on board with the fake meat revolution. Some people question the health implications of consuming these processed alternatives. Others argue that the environmental benefits are overblown and that we should focus on promoting sustainable livestock farming practices instead. And then there's the whole ick factor. Some people just can't stomach the thought of eating meat grown in a lab. Section 8. The future of food, fake beef's global potential. Despite the controversy, there's no denying that fake beef is gaining traction. The global market for meat alternatives is booming, and China's leading the charge. As technology advances and production costs decrease, fake beef is becoming more accessible and appealing to consumers. Whether you're motivated by health, environmental concerns, or simply a desire to try something new, fake beef is here to stay.